let's talk about CC. So recently there's been a lot of developments in terms of CC, not necessarily within the news of like what's going to be in there, when it's coming out, of course not when it's coming out, they never reveal release dates anymore. Recently they've started ranking people with Gold Plus and Silver Plus role. If you saw the Not Movie 3 trailer, you'd know that they have now split those roles into different waves based on how long your sub length is. So basically, I'm just going to explain everything that's going on with those roles, how they work, and how you can still get CC even without those roles. So first things first, Gold Plus and Silver Plus, what are they? So if you have been in the Rell Discord, you will notice there is a gold sub and a silver sub option. Now, those options, you know, you can purchase them right now. They won't really do you much in terms of getting a CC, because what you really need is Gold Plus and Silver Plus. Now, what those are is a role that you got for subscribing for 10 months on either one of the subscriptions. So Silver Plus will be given to people who sub for Silver for 10 months, and Gold Plus for Gold for 10 months. Now, that is no longer obtainable, because the cutoff for obtaining Gold Plus and Silver Plus is August 1st. So any time before then, you can get ranked for 10 months. Anytime after, you can't. So if you're on 8 months right now, that's unfortunate, you're not going to get ranked. But in the Not Movie 3 trailer, they did show that people with longer sub lengths will be on a higher priority wave for CC. Specifically, I think they showed Wave A would be for 20-month sub, which obviously makes sense because they want to prioritize the people supporting them for the longest and with the most money. Now, fortunately for you guys, that is not the only way to get into CC, and I'll explain more on that now. So if you head into the Rell's Discord, you will notice a channel called Subscriber Events and Special Events. Now, these little channels are only available to subscribers, so if you can't see it, that would be why. If I would recommend personally purchasing an Iron sub, because you don't necessarily need Gold or Silver to participate in events, only Iron, and Iron's a one-time purchase, so I'd recommend that. And if you attend these events, you get a role called Event Winner. Now, this Event Winner role is split into 3 different tiers, which is Event Winner 1, Event Winner 2, and Event Winner 3. And there's also 2 special other roles called Art Event Winner and Reward Role. Now, Reward Role is essentially guaranteed CC. As you can see in this image here, I'm going to pull up a list of the priority list, and Art Role is the equivalent of Event Winner 3, even though it's not stated on the list. Now, what this means is that even if you don't have the plus roles, these other roles are still obtainable and allow you priority into CC. Now, it's not guaranteed. It's not like, oh shoot, if I have these roles, I can get into CC like the plus roles are, but they are basically guaranteed if you have good community standing. Because as we can see also in this message, you see, oh, we have the right to deny people who have negative community standing. So if you're a good dude and you got Event Winner 3, you're basically guaranteed Wave 1. At least in my opinion. So, right now, I'm assuming they're gonna lump in the reward role with the Wave 1s, as well as the red testers and the blue testers, because of course they also get Wave 1. And yeah, if you guys want to obtain these roles, you need to attend the special events. Now, if we look in the special events channel, there's usually a few running at a time, sometimes hosted by me, sometimes by Rick, Horizon, or Edison. But yeah, if you sign up to these events and you win one of them, or even if you come close to winning, some events give Event Winner 2 as a secondary reward for people who did good in the events, which could also very much help you if you don't end up winning. But either way, it's good to show up. Now, if the games they are hosting don't look good, you actually have control of that too, because there is a channel called Event Suggestions. Now, you can go in there and then you can suggest a good game. If you have a good concept, someone will probably pick it up, make an event on it, and then of course you'll probably have the advantage because you're the one who suggested the game in the first place. Now, for those of you with Gold Plus and Silver Plus, I would still recommend attending these events because at the end of the day there's still 2,000 or so Gold Plus and Silver Plus combined, which means not all of you are getting into Wave 1 unless you have some external factors, you know, like Event Winner, or good community standing, or active within the community. One of those things. And Event Winner is probably the easiest to obtain within a short time. Okay, so if you are on mobile and you purchase a sub on iPhone, you may have noticed that you aren't ranked with the Gold Plus role despite having 10 months of Gold sub, or Silver sub, either or. And that is because, for some reason, iPhone transactions don't show up in the server logs. So if that is you right now, I'd suggest going into the server, making a ticket, and then providing the evidence, which would be, you know, screenshots of transactions from like the App Store app, and maybe even just a screenshot of the subscription page on Discord. It depends if you cancel in between or not. But regardless, you're still entitled to Gold Plus, just make sure you claim it. Because if you don't, then you're gonna be left out, and then you're gonna be wondering, hey, wait, I subbed for a long time, why am I not included? So yeah, I think that's all I need to cover today. If you have any extra questions, I could either make a follow-up video or put it in the pinned comments, so just make sure you ask in the comments below. Or even just ping me on the Discord server, I don't really care either or. But, yeah. CC. Bye, guys.